Hello and welcome to another edition of Fast Car TV, and today we're at Bilstein, UK in Leicestershire with Aaron, the main man.
Hi.
So basically we're going to talk through the range
today.
So what's this one?
This is a B8, so this is a inverted monotube strut. A B6 is a standard ride height damper for use with original springs. The B8 would be the same but has a shortened piston rod, so for use with lowering springs. Then the B12 comes with the eye-back springs. Usually there's a choice of two. There's a choice of the Sport line or the Pro Kit. Obviously the Pro Kit isn't as big a drop as the Sport line.
What kind of applications would you say these would suit, like a...
Well, actually the application for B12s is massive. It really covers nearly everything. Yeah, really from really old stuff, you know, properly old Mercedes, Pagoda, right the way up to current stuff. B6, B8 are fixed.
Yeah.
So if you wanted something that you could adjust to the next level, would always be the B14, preset damping but height adjustable. Anywhere I think to 55 mil. We're covering everything. I think Golf 4 really upwards in this kind of respect. Older Japanese cars. So next we would do the B16.
This basically changes the dampening on the car.
Yeah, inside. So basically it changes the valve. So you have 10 clicks of parallel. It adjusts it bump and rebound together in parallel, which is perfect for, you know, occasional track day stuff. So if you wanted to run your suspension softer in the day, they're on-car adjustable. You're never having to take them off to adjust the damping. You want to take one damper that's failed, you know, and replace it like for like. We have a range for that.
Yeah.
If you then want to improve the handling of your car and the aesthetics, you know, but you don't want the adjustment, we have a price for this. Yeah. You know, and you want better handling, then you move to the B14, you know. If you then think, okay, I'm starting to see, I'm doing more track days with my friends, you know, or, you know, I want to do entry-level motorsport, or I want to be able to adjust the suspension for different capabilities, you move B16. If then mainly track and a little bit of road, then the Club Sport's for you. Then you get the two-way, you know, separate bumps, separate rebounds, 100 different combinations of settings, you know.
Could you explain to the viewers out there what one does what? And...
Well, we made it really easy. Blue, bump, red, rebound. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're doing only track, you're using MDS because of the different material, you know. It's not going on the road, it's lighter, you know, there's a lot more adjustment. We can really fine-tune things inside the damper. This would be the kind of stuff we would supply to Aston Martin, you know, when we did the race series, or the Black Falcon cars, you know, the AMG for the 24-hour race. Yeah, really everything, including replacement springs and, you know, top mounts and bump stops.
And you do manufacture stuff here as well, and Bilstein make all their components.
Yeah, we also like to pride ourselves on this. Nearly everything you see on this damper is made by Bilstein. We're a massive OE supplier. Yeah. You know, we are supplying to the likes of Porsche, Mercedes, BMW, Jaguar Land Rover, Aston Martin, and we take the technology that we know that works, and that's been transferred into the aftermarket.
So now we've run through a very small part of what Bilstein offer in their applications. We're going to go and chat to a man called Dave about, you know, a bit more of the technical aspects of it, what makes a great shock and spring. So here we are with Dave. We're going to go a little bit more technical now, but I want to go really basic at the beginning.
Okay, yeah.
So you've got a strut and a spring.
Yep.
What does the spring do and what does the strut do, if you're explaining this to someone who's completely new to cars?
Well, effectively the spring is what's supporting the vehicle.
Right.
It's what's giving you the ride and handling. The strut is what effectively its primary concern is to control the energy in that spring. So as that spring's compressing and it wants to expand, that damper's got to stop it, being like a pogo stick.
Yeah, because if you didn't have the damper, it'd just be like that, be jumping all over the road.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So what's the bump and the rebound? I know it's obviously
okay. So bump, or as we say in the industry, compression, is obviously when the nose of the car's dipping, so you go in a brake, that's giving you the compression. When you release the brake pedal and you see the nose lift, that's your rebound. So when you're adjusting them, the two dials, you're changing the forces in that compression and then that rebound stage.
Okay, and inside the actual damper itself, that's obviously a hydraulic fluid, is that right?
It is, yeah, it's a mineral oil, and that's going through a series of valves and shims to give you the feel you want and the changes that we make. Go
Do
through
you
that.
play around with that? Or is
Yes.
Oh, you do?
That's what we're doing during a ride project. We're changing those shims to give you the feel you want. You want a sporty ride, depending on what product you've chosen. People want it to feel sportier, but just to make it solid, this ruins the ride handling and the poise of the car, particularly on our British roads. So we'll look at the curves from an OE perspective, where we can improve on it. If it's a kit that's adjustable, we'll make the firm settings. You have a vehicle that's too hard. One, it's uncomfortable to drive, but it's also really quite difficult to handle on the roads. It's just skipping everywhere, and it's not the be all and end all just to be solid.
And if you went to a track and you didn't set it quite right, what kind of difference do you reckon you could find by getting those perfect? I know that's a bit of a question because you've got how big the track is.
Well, of course, but if you go to a track day and your dampers aren't set the way you want them, you'll either be getting too much understeer, too much oversteer. The car will be nosediving too quickly and hitting the bump stops. So yeah, it's all about finding that balance. Yeah, you drive over the same bit of road, which is the important thing to do when making changes, or a bit of track. You make those changes and you understand your knowledge increases, and you can see lap times coming or going by whether it's a ride height change or a small damper change.
So you've got your shiny new Bilstein suspension under the arches.
Yep.
What would you say is the next stage on your chassis upgrade if you're on a track?
Okay. Well, for me, it's all about grip after that. So it's wheels and tyres. Tyres, of course.
There you go. Great tip from Dave. Thanks for that. I'll let you get back to your
No problem. Okay.
You want to do this?
That's fine. No problem. All right. Nice to meet you.
So there we go. Just spoken to Aaron and Dave. I hope you found that useful. I've found out some new stuff about Bilstein I didn't know today. So basically, if you need new suspension for your car, these are the guys to call. There we go.